love is patient. Love is kind. It does not envy. It does not boast. It is not proud. It does not dishonor others. It is not self-seeking. It is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. Love never fails. What was really great was to work that inventory with you and see where you're strong in so many areas, and if ever two people were fit for each other, you two are fit. But one thing I noticed that was really beautiful was every time I met with you, the way you connected and communicated with each other. Both of you show a great deal of respect towards one another, and that is very important, very powerful. I have a lot of things I could share with you. Over the years, I've done a lot of weddings. But one thing I think about, a friend of mine who used to quip at every wedding, when he heard that passage from Genesis chapter 2, the two become one flesh, he said the question is, over the course of a marriage, which one? We often see unhealthy marriages where one eclipses the other, and that doesn't allow the other one to grow. I don't see that with you two. I see that you are joined together in a very trusting, loving relationship, and you allow each other to have your place and space and just have the grace to grow and become who God has intended for you to be. There's a passage that goes on, it's in Ephesians 5, and it gives some commentary on the Genesis passage. And it talks about the duties of a woman and the duties of a husband to the wife. And oftentimes people get caught up in those duties and they forget the capstone verse, which indeed is that you submit to one another out of reverence for Christ. And that's why we're here. I want to remind you of something that your family will remind you, hopefully, that you are deeply, passionately, powerfully loved by God, and He has demonstrated that in Christ. And the more you grow to know that, and experience that, and watch that grow in each other, the better you become for one another. You are under Christ. And as you go forth from this place, and this is where the adventure begins, you don't go alone. You go with the God who goes before you, who goes beside you, who goes above you, who goes behind you, and is underneath you. He will hold you and mold you and make you more and more like His Son with every passing day. And for that, I'm thankful.
I, Christopher,
in the presence of God and these witnesses,
in the presence of God and these witnesses,
take you, Shaylee,
to
be my wife,
to have and to hold,
from this day forward,
for
better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish, until death parts us. And I pledge you my faithfulness.
I, Shaylee,
in the presence of God and these witnesses, take you, Christopher, to be my husband, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish, until death parts us. And I pledge you my faithfulness. I now present to you Mr. and Mrs. Williams.
I wish you guys nothing but the best. Many, many, many years of happy wedded bliss. And with that, I would like to raise a toast to Shaylee and Christopher. May you have very many, many happy years of wedded bliss. Cheers.
I wish you the best. I truly do. I have no doubt that together, two will conquer life. To Chris and Shaylee. Cheers.
I just want to wish Shaylee and Christopher peace, prosperity, and love for the rest of your days. Toast.